Hi, welcome to Sherry Knits. I love knitting and I want you to love it too. Today I'm going to show you how to do the knit stitch, and I'm going to teach you a little rhyme so you remember how to do it. If you already know how to cast on, you're in the right place. Keep watching and you'll learn the knit stitch. And if you don't know how to cast on, how to put that first row of stitches on your needle that you knit into, then click this link or the link below. Learn to cast on, and then come right back and watch this. Let's get started. Today I'm going to show you how to do a basic knit stitch, and I'm going to show you how to do it using straight needles. I have a worsted weight yarn, and I'm going to demonstrate how to do it by throwing using your right hand to control the yarn. We call that throwing, or sometimes English style. So once your stitches are cast onto your needle, you will hold the yarn in your left hand that has the stitches. And I've already worked a few rows here. And now I'll show you how to work another row. So you want to hold the needle in your left hand, and you want your hand to be on top of the needle. You don't want to hold it from underneath. You want your hand to be the boss and have it be right on top, holding the needle. And you want to work fairly close to the tip. You'll see that the needle is tapered. It starts bigger and it goes down. And so you want to work right about where the needle starts to be tapered. You do not want this too close to the tip, especially when you're first starting, because your stitches will fall off, but you don't want it so far back that you're having a hard time pulling those stitches off. And so the empty needle's in your right hand, and what you want to do is hold the working yarn to the back, and you're going to enter that stitch from front to back, the right leg of the stitch. So the right side of the stitch, go front to back. Now just for a minute, take both those needles into your left hand and grab the yarn and wrap it. And then once it's wrapped, you'll take the the needle back into your right hand, still holding onto the yarn, and bring the needle through the loop. And then once you've seen here that you've created that first stitch, then you can take the loop off the left needle. So we're transferring the stitches from the left needle to the right needle one at a time, and each time we do the whole row across, we make a little more progress growing our piece. So you'll notice that I like to use the finger of my right hand to kind of hold that stitch on there. Once I've created it, I'm putting it right in front. So again, I'm going to go front to back through that first stitch, hold both needles in my left hand for just a minute while I wrap the yarn counterclockwise, and you wrap it around the needle that was inserted into the stitch. And then now I'm going to take the needle back into my right hand, but I'm not going to let go of the yarn. I'm going to keep holding onto the yarn and then pull that back through and then lift it off. There's a little mantra that I use in classes. You go under the fence, catch the sheep, back we come, off we leap. Under the fence, catch the sheep, back we come, off we leap. And you'll just keep doing that all the way across. Under the fence, catch the sheep, back we come, off we leap. Now, if you're wondering exactly how to hold this yarn, when you're first starting out, it's okay to just pick it up and just kind of hold it. But it can get a little awkward to take this needle back while you're holding the yarn. So you'll want to experiment with ways to wrap it around your finger. And what I like to do is take my pinky finger and wrap it once, and then take my index finger like that. So pinky finger, is on top of the yarn and does a simple loop, and then the index finger goes through. And so then that's providing some tension and helping me to hold onto that yarn as I wrap and I take that needle back and bring it through. That yarn is pretty secure on there and I don't have to fiddle with it too much. Under the fence, catch the sheep, back we come, off we leap, and continue that as you work across. All right, now we're at the last 2 stitches. You'll just complete those the same exact way. Under, off, under, around, bring it back through, and off. Once you've transferred all the stitches from the left needle to the right needle, then you're going to switch hands and do it again. So take the needle that's full of stitches, put it back in your left hand. And remember, your left hand is on top because it's the boss. And then the empty needle's on your right hand. Now, some people get a little confused here because this loop looks really big and they want to pull the yarn to the back to tighten it up. But you can see what happened is that actually added a stitch. So what you want to do is let this hang down, even though that looks kind of loose. Pull the yarn to the back from underneath. I kind of grab it for just a minute as I'm entering that stitch, and then you can do your wrap again or just hold it if you want and do the whole process over again. Under, around, back through, and off. Under the fence, catch the sheep, back we come, off we leap. All right, and if you just keep knitting every single row, you get fabric that's called garter stitch. It's a super soft, nice, squishy fabric. It makes a great scarf, which is also a great project for you. So cast on stitches, knit until the scarf is the length that you want it, and then check back with me to know how to bind off. You can do this. You can do this basic knit stitch. You are the boss of your knitting, and I hope you have fun with it. I hope that was helpful and that you're off and knitting. Knitting, once you get the hang of it, is very relaxing and easy to do. And if you caught the bug, then check out my Learn to Knit course. I have a special coupon just for you. It's normally $25, but if you click the link below and enter code KNIT 2023, you'll get $10 off, so it's just $15. I hope to see you again. Today I'm going to show you a basic knit stitch, and I love knitting and I want you to love it too. Today I'm going to show you how to do the knit stitch. I'm going to teach you a little rhyme so that you remember it. I hope that was helpful for you. He started his car.